Hey guys, so if you would like to watch me do this look while I talk about my bariatric surgery, the reasons why I'm having it, and my process with my liquid diet, did I cheat? We'll find out. Just stay tuned. Don't forget to like this video if it's piqued your interest, and to subscribe because I do want to put out more content. So alright, so I already have my eyebrows on just to save us some time, because if I do my eyebrows on camera we might be here forever. I'm gonna try to keep this video strictly to my pre-op stage, because I want to do a one week post-op video about what's going on now. So right now I'm day 4 post-op, and today is New Year's Eve. It's the first New Year's Eve I will not be drinking, so that's exciting. But I am ready for this lifestyle change, so it's okay. I bought a new product. This is the Murad multivitamin oil. Now normally I do not put oils directly to my skin because I am acne prone and I haven't had any luck with that in the past, but because I am dehydrated, I am going to use this oil, but I'm also going to use my day wear moisturizer that I can't find right now. As always, I'm going to start with Night Repair. I'm going to be really sad when this bottle is empty. I'm getting to like half the bottle, but it is clearing my skin. I have struggled with weight loss pretty much all of my life. I have never been skinny, and the few times that I was thin, if you know me personally, I did not lose weight by choice. It was a struggle. I was in my early teens, and there just wasn't food, so I lost a lot of weight, and I was able to keep some of it off until I got pregnant. I got pregnant when I was 16, so that was fairly early in life. I, however, do not regret that at all. Moving forward, the age of 17, I began to develop back problems. They weren't weight related because I wasn't really super overweight still at that time, but they were pretty bad. And as I got older and I gained more weight due to a stressful relationship, that is a topic for another time, I gained a lot of weight, and that just put more pressure on my back and made everything I did just painful. So fast forward, I tried going to the doctor about the issue with my back a few times, and a lot of them just said the same thing, like if you lose weight you'll be fine, your back won't hurt anymore. None of them really took the time to find out if there was actually something wrong, and that kind of sucks. So I kind of stopped going to the doctor for a while because I wasn't getting anywhere, and I didn't feel like anyone was really listening to me, and I just suffered through it. Moving forward again, I gained weight because I was having a hard time with exercising and diets. They weren't really working for me. I would lose 10 pounds at the most, and we all know that 10 pounds is what? Water weight. I could not lose anything past that, and after years of trying, I got really depressed about it, and I started to eat whatever I felt like eating, because I was like, well, you know, if I'm gonna do all this dieting for nothing, and I'm pushing myself, and I'm in the gym several days a week and nothing is happening, like, why torture myself? So when I realized that my back pain had gotten so bad that I couldn't even like get dressed by myself or put on clothes by myself, or walk down the street. It was so bad, and I was like, I have to do something about this because I know that this extra weight gain is what put me there. I went to the doctor again. This time I chose a new doctor, and this doctor actually listened to what I had to say. He sent me for x-rays of my back. He sent me to a specialist. Turns out there is something wrong with my back and that it's not just weight related. Losing weight will help with some of the pain, but it will not fix the issues that I have, which kind of sucks because I thought, like, wow, if someone would have listened to me earlier, maybe I could have prevented this, or I could have fixed it a lot sooner. Whatever. Nothing I can do about it now. So I also discussed with him about my weight, and he agreed that I would be a good candidate for weight loss surgery since I have tried other things and they just have not worked for me. I've tried amphetamine, I have tried LA weight loss, I have tried just eating better and exercising. Now, eating good will keep me at a significant weight, like it will keep me at a steady weight, which is great, but it doesn't help me lose weight at all in any way, shape, or form. And that's really discouraging. So I'm just going to let you guys know, I'm going to use 2 palettes. I ordered the Through My Eyes I Love Sayati with ColourPop. And I got this free with my order because I spent a certain amount. And this is the Chasing Rainbow. So I'm going to kind of like go between these 2 palettes on my eyes right now. So in the middle of my process for weight loss with this doctor and seeing a specialist and all this other stuff, he left the practice, and I was really upset, and I ended up going to see another doctor who's awesome. I love her. Long story short about my back issues, I'm kind of putting them on hold while I'm doing this whole weight loss surgery thing. I am not in as much pain as I normally am because she did put me on a medication which is to help treat anxiety, but it's also used for nerve pain. And while I am not completely pain-free, I am able to move around and do things that I wasn't able to do before. So now that you know why I wanted to do this weight loss surgery, I will tell you about the process as we continue along with my eyeballs. I had a consult, and I don't know what colors I want to use. Yeah. I had my consult here in Philadelphia with Dr. Trang, and he is at Einstein Hospital Bariatrics in Elkins Park. And he's the doctor that I chose. I had to see a dietitian for 3 months. And I will say up front, my insurance did cover this procedure in full. It just did not cover my psych eval, which my insurance requires I have a psych eval before having the surgery. So that was $250, but worth it. So part of the process was that I had to have a lot of lab work done, a lot of tests, an EKG, the psych eval, blood work, lots of stuff. And I had to have that all done. And then everything goes in to your insurance company, and it takes about 2 weeks. It took about 2 weeks for them to approve my surgery. And then they set the date. But as far as like the dietitian visit went, when I first went, I wasn't even trying to make a difference. Like at that time I was still eating whatever. So by the time my second visit, which was October 1st, I decided, I definitely need to start changing things up. So I drink coffee every morning, and I wasn't drinking it very healthy, I guess you could say. So I started to, the first thing I changed was how I drank my coffee. So I went down to just having espresso, like 2 or 3 shots of espresso with almond milk and 1 Splenda. And I cut out pasta completely. I didn't have any of it. I tried really hard to cut out bread, but bread is something that I absolutely love and had a hard time getting rid of, but I just didn't have as much of it. I drink energy drinks almost daily. Well, I don't right now, but before the surgery, I drank energy drinks daily. And I switched from the regular ones over to sugar-free, carb-free. And I did talk to my dietitian about having them afterwards, and she said yes, as long as they are not carbonated. So I have to find ones that aren't carbonated. So no sugar, no carb, and no carbonation. If you know of a good energy drink, please comment below, because I'm on the search. So after that, I knew I had to change some other things. Another thing that I realized was, like, I don't really eat breakfast, and I was like, damn, I really just don't eat breakfast. And she was like, that's something you really should start doing, eating breakfast. So I was taking the time out, and I was meal prepping for work, making sure I packed my lunch so that I wouldn't make bad decisions and order bad food, even though it was a struggle, because it's like, oh, I'm about to have this surgery and I'll never be able to have these foods again. So some days I would have things and treat myself and maybe have a cheesesteak or something, but I wouldn't make all day mistakes and just eat bad all day or eat bad all week. When I went back for my last visit to see the dietitian, I had lost 12 pounds just by doing those things, cutting out all of those bad things that I knew that I was eating and drinking. So that was pretty awesome. And then after that visit, I kind of just went crazy and ate whatever I wanted, because I'm like, I think it was like 2 weeks after that, I was about to start my liquid diet. So 2 weeks before surgery, I want to just put it out there that everyone's diet before surgery and after surgery is different, because every surgeon does things their own way, and it also goes by your health and how much weight you need to lose. So some people are actually allowed to have food before surgery. Personally, I have a fatty liver, and one way to get your body to get rid of a fatty liver is to just not give it anything to have, so then your body will eat away at the fat that is on your liver. So I ate whatever I wanted till it was time for my pre-op liquid diet. My specific pre-op liquid diet from my surgeon was, I could have liquids, clear liquids, like water, Crystal Light, black coffee unsweetened, protein shakes. I had to have 3 to 5 protein shakes a day. And I could have pickles. I could have, there was a list of vegetables that I could have. Nothing like starchy, no potatoes or anything like that. But I was allowed to have as many veggies, raw, steamed, or cooked. You know, I mostly, if you follow me on Instagram, saw me put my veggies in the air fryer a lot to give them like a roasted kind of taste. And I was able to have sugar-free popsicles and sugar-free jello, which I didn't take advantage of. I don't really like jello, so that didn't go over well. And I didn't realize how much I like sugar-free popsicles until now after surgery. So if you're thinking about having this surgery, make sure for your pre-op diet that you get sugar-free popsicles. They are a lifesaver, and I wish I would have had them during my pre-op stage. Another big thing is, did I cheat on my pre-op liquid diet. And I'll be honest, I did. I did cheat on my pre-op liquid diet, but I was not crazy. I have watched some videos on here where people have went ham. Like, they went to McDonald's, they had wings, they had everything. And I just was like, wow, like, you know, there's a risk that your surgeon can go in there and you didn't shrink your liver enough and he can't perform the surgery. And I didn't want that to happen. So I, 2 days before surgery was Christmas Day. And I was in Atlantic City with my friend. And I told him, I was like, you know, I want to eat something, but I don't want to eat something bad, but I want food, like real food. So I ordered an omelet, guys. I did cheat and I had an omelet. And on day 5 of my liquid diet, of the 14 days, I did have an energy drink because it was like my first day off, or my last day off before a holiday and before surgery. So I had a lot of shit to do, and I most definitely had an energy drink that day. So yes, I did cheat, but I did not go crazy, and that's really the only thing that I did. People often say that, like, having the surgery is like the easy way out, blah blah blah, like you don't have to do. Let me tell you, I would have much rather be eating a protein filled meal and going to the gym than having to fucking starve myself for 2 weeks. It was literally one of the hardest things that I have had to do. Like, how difficult it is to be around others who are eating. That's another thing that I am gonna talk about too. So I think what I'm gonna do is use one of these new thingies that I got from ColourPop, the glitterly obsessed things, instead of putting a shadow on my lid, because I kind of just want to speed up the process and look a little pretty. So I'm gonna put, this is Puffin. Oh my god, there's so many pretty colors. It's not the easy way out. It's definitely not. It's definitely difficult. One thing that the pre-op diet taught me was, when I'm hungry, I tend to, like, before the pre-op diet, I ate when I had to, because I work in retail and I work full-time. I most times don't have time for breakfast, or I don't make time for breakfast. Also, I tend to eat really bad if I didn't pack a lunch. I'll order food. So I just eat because this is my assigned time. And then other times I notice that I eat when I watch TV, so that's really not good either. I'll just sit in front of the television and I will snack on something because I want to be busy while I watch something. And this liquid diet really, really taught me, like, my body told me when I was hungry. And I enjoyed that, like, knowing when I'm hungry. On the day of surgery, I had lost 27 pounds in total. That is my pre-op diet that I just started on my own, like eating better, and my pre-op liquid diet. So between those two things, I lost 27 pounds. And it is day 4 after surgery, and I have lost 3 more pounds. So in total right now, today, I am a total of 30 pounds lost. So it's pretty good. It feels good. It feels really, really good. It felt great to wear a pair of jeans that I have not worn in a very long time. But yes, I want to go back to being on this pre-op liquid diet one of my coworkers was like, oh, I'm not gonna eat lunch with you, you know, trying to like save face for me so that I wouldn't be hungry and watching her eat. But I didn't want that. I didn't want people to feel like they couldn't hang out with me. And I didn't want people to feel like they couldn't eat because I couldn't eat. Like, it's just, it's wrong. So I still ate lunch with my coworkers, and surprisingly, after day 4, it got better. Like, the urge to want to eat food wasn't as bad, and it kind of just became routine, like having a shake and my veggies. It definitely got better. I didn't deprive myself of caffeine, although some people are not allowed to have caffeine during their liquid diet. I don't know what I would have did if I didn't, because I was still working, and it's the busiest time of the year for retail right before Christmas, so I definitely needed. Sometimes I would feel very lightheaded. Honestly, I felt so stupid. Like, I was forgetting things I don't normally forget. I just was like a dummy. And I'm like, I know it's because I'm not having any damn carbs or any sugar. And I just had to accept it for what it was. Another thing was I was very emotional. I have to tell you guys. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, you heard this story, but guys, I cried because there was no water in the vending machine. It was serious. I brought water to work, but I didn't bring enough water to work. And we usually have like this water thing in the back. And this is by ColourPop, guys. It's like a jelly shadow. I don't know. They're pretty cool. I ordered one and I liked it, so I ordered like a few more. Anyway, I went in the back to go eat my lunch, and I realized that the water jug thing did not have any water in it. And I went to the vending machine, and I realized that the vending machine was out of water. And I went over to the microwave to make my lunch, and my coworkers came up to me, and I burst into tears because, like, at the time, you know, there's nothing really in the lunchroom that I can have. It's just soda and, you know, things, and the only thing I can have is water, and there was none. And I literally was so thirsty and dehydrated, and I just was crying. And my coworker was like, it's okay, I have an extra water. And my other coworker gave me a hug, and I felt better. But it just was so unlike me to just burst into tears over not having water. But yeah, the pre-op diet made me a little crazy. I was less able to deal with difficult clients, which something, I'm a makeup artist, by the way. I was less able to deal with difficult customers, which is something I am usually really good at. I just didn't have it in me. So that kind of sucked too. And yeah, I tried to, so the next day I packed like extra water, I was not having it. Like, I had extra of everything because I was not about to break down and cry again. I was like, forget that. No. So yeah, that, I feel like this is taking me long because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of winging it. This glitter shit is so pretty. So, yeah. That's what I wanted to say about that. I'm gonna put on my MAC foundation. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I really wanted to say. I know I'm all over the place because I didn't make a list and I didn't write down what it was I wanted to say because I'm an idiot, and that probably would have been helpful. So I'm gonna go over at my best friend's house for a little bit. I have not worn makeup in, I don't know, over a week. It feels good to put something on my face. But yeah, that was my experience with the pre-op diet and why I'm choosing to have this surgery. I will make another video without me doing my makeup, and it's going to be my 1 week post-op, and in that video I will talk about my surgery. I will talk about, I think if I'm not doing my makeup, I'll probably be more focused on what it is I want to say to you guys. So I just wanted to try this out and see how it goes, and I feel like it's not a good idea because I'm jumping all over the place. And what if a guy is looking for videos about pre-op diet? He's not going to want to watch my video. That's for sure. So yeah. But if you have any questions, you can ask them here or you can ask them on my Instagram, and I will answer them in my next video, definitely. Because I have been getting a lot of questions on Instagram, and I've been answering them there, like in my DMs, and I really appreciate it, that I get a lot of engagement on it and that you guys are interested. And also now 2 of my friends are planning on having this surgery as well. I cannot wait to make this next video. I'm probably gonna do it within a day or 2 because today's day 4 post-op, so maybe day 6 or 7 post-op will be a good day to do it. I bought this Revlon concealer. I actually really like it, but not to highlight, just to cover my under eyes. Oh, guys, I burp a lot. I will tell you why in my next video. But yeah. This is also not like me. I normally use a sponge, but because I don't really care if it's perfect or not, we're just gonna go with the flow here. I'm gonna do my NARS Laguna bronzer. Also, I have a new backdrop, so it's just black, it's plain. Instead of you being able to see the table and things behind me and my door. So I do want to change it to something sparkly, but these damn backdrop things are expensive as hell. If you know of a cheaper place to get them, let me know, because I don't want to spend a lot of money on stuff like that. Alright, let's do under the eyes. I'm going to put some eyeshadow under my eyes. Some of this lovely color. It's called Misbehave. Look what I did. That's my life. Good job, Mel. Okay. I'm gonna put a little something in my inner corner. So this is the Chasing Rainbows palette, and as soon as I got it, this color here like caught my attention. It is gorgeous. Like, kind of want to use it as a highlight on my face. We'll see. Might be a little too strong. Oh my god, I can tell you right now, this is gonna be my new inner corner highlight, like, every day. Holy crap, that is pretty. What is this color called? This color is called Blurred Lines. That is freaking gorgeous. Actually, maybe I will try to highlight my face with that a little bit. Oh my god. Am I doing too much? I might be doing too much. Yeah. I need ColourPop to make this a single eyeshadow. Some blush. NARS Orgasm. Because that is also glowy. This video didn't run as long as I thought it would, so that is good. I'm gonna put a little bit of the dark purple under here. As for the tutorial and me talking about my weight loss, it is over. So if you want to click out of this video, I understand. But if you want to stay tuned, I just want to show you guys like a closer look at the palette and a closer look at the ColourPop jellies that I bought. You can keep watching. Is another one. So they are called Glitterly Obsessed. This one is called Eternal Sunshine. This is the one that smells, god, I need to know what this smell is because it takes me back to like my childhood almost. The smell is very familiar. And this one you can feel like how chunky the glitter is. Like, it's definitely like more chunky than the other ones, but that is one. You can see the texture right there, like how chunky that is, but I like it. And the next one is Wish Me Luck. I really love this one. Oh my god, this one is absolutely gorgeous. Shit, I keep leaving the lids off of these things. This one just reminds me of like a snow angel. I don't know. It's incredibly beautiful. Do another swatch of that one. But yeah, it is gorgeous. And the last one, which is the one that I have on my eyeballs, is called Puffin. So this one is very pretty. Very, very pretty. And it's the one I have on my eyes. And I put it over top of a gold shadow. So yes, I would like to have them all. So if you want to know what to get me for my birthday, I would like every single one of these things. That's neither here nor there. Alright, so my face is done. I'm gonna spray it a little because that highlight is serious. I'm gonna attempt to brush my hair. And yeah. So again, if you have any questions, I'm gonna put my Instagram down below. I'm gonna try to link the products that I used today. And if I missed anything, Hopefully it will come to me and I'll put it down below as well. And yes, stay tuned. Please subscribe because I am planning out putting more videos. I feel like I've neglected my YouTube for so long, so help me get it back on track.